Good afternoon, Riverdale families. Today I wanted to share an update with you as we plan to return to our hybrid model next week. I've included all the information in an email to our families here, but I also wanted to do a little video for you guys so that way maybe I could explain some of the information for you. So first, our return to the hybrid model. So again, that's that A group and B group schedule that we utilized earlier this fall. Will begin again next week. Please check out the school calendar on our district website for which days your child will be attending here at the school. Otherwise, when we first return back to school, it'll look very similar to how we did everything previously. With that being said, all of our students who are 100% remote may continue to be 100% remote at this time. Also, any students who are returning to our building, it's important to remember various items that we may need from you when you return. So again, students need to bring a water bottle daily to school since we cannot use our water fountains at this time. Also, please plan to bring the appropriate snow gear for your child for recess, as well as even assist in drop off and pick up for families. But students who wish to play outside at recess and participate out there need to have snow boots and pants, as well as gloves and hats. So please make sure that you send those to school with your child. Also, as we get closer to the end of the quarter is January 29th. I'm going to ask that families who are 100% remote and wish to move to our hybrid model in person, or who are maybe in our hybrid model that wish to move to 100% remote at the quarter, if you would like to make that change once again, I need to know by January 22nd. So that way it gives us a little over a week to make some of those appropriate decisions as far as placing students, getting busing, and those types of things lined up for your child. So again, anybody wishing to make a status change from either 100% remote to in-person, or going the other direction from in-person to remote, need to inform me by January 22nd. You can email myself, or you can reach out to your child's classroom teacher of that intention. Please understand that our school district has also sent out information regarding returning to our building in a 4 or 5 day a week model. Though no decisions have been made with that, please understand that we're going to continue to plan with our hybrid model in effect. But know, if you move from 100% remote and choose to come back in person, if the district does change to 4 or 5 days a week in person, you would also be electing to participate in person at that time as well. And also, I just want all of our families to be aware that depending upon how many students wish to remain remote versus how many are in person here at the elementary school, that has a significant impact on how we utilize our staffing. So it is possible that we may make some changes, and it may result in no longer being able to have designated e-learning teachers if we have enough students return to our building, which would mean those students who are 100% remote would have a very different experience and would be meeting with grade level teachers on Wednesdays, or have virtual offerings for those students. But it would be definitely a big shift there. Also, it may mean some shifts in how many sections we have at certain grade levels, which could rotate who your child's classroom teacher is, as well as some other changes moving forward as well. So, like I said, that's quite a bit of information for you, and certainly nothing has been decided at this time. So those will be decisions that will be made along the way. I just think it's important to continue to keep our families informed of some of those potential trade-offs or consequences to any of the decisions that we make. Certainly, my goal is to always provide our students the best instruction possible, in a safe environment for our students as well. So we will weigh all those things out and try to make the best decision for our students in our buildings. But most certainly, please continue to keep us informed of your feelings and thoughts, and any challenges that you guys are facing or questions that you may have along the way. Also, just a few other smaller notes for us. Just a reminder that when that quarter changes on January 29th, we will be sending home physical report cards on February 4th and February 5th to our A and B students. And those students who are 100% remote will be able to access their report cards online. Also, any students who may be in quarantine or not actually physically in our building on those days will be able to access report cards online until they can get that physical copy as well. We're also going to be hosting our picture retakes on January 21st and 22nd here at the elementary school from 8 to 11. Please notify your child's classroom teacher if they need to participate, because maybe they did not participate in pictures the first time, or if they need to do retakes. That goes for 100% remote students as well. Please inform your classroom teachers, and we'll be able to get them in at any time during that 8 to 11 window here at the elementary school. And then the last thing is, and a critical one for us here is, please remember to continue to check your student in for attendance or do screenings once we return students back to the building each morning through Teacher Ease, as well as if your child or members of your household are sick or symptomatic, please get into contact with our school nurse, Melissa Olson, right away for instructions on how we need to handle that here at the elementary school. Thank you guys for all your support along the way here. And like I said, we're going to continue to do our absolute best for you. And if you ever need anything, please reach out to me. Take care.